Today we will be flying out the Yak-30. This thing has been requested quite a bit, to my surprise initially, and then I started flying it and I understood it, because this plane is a bit weird to fly. It's good, it's a bit like a Meteor with worse guns and more compression, because this thing compresses quite fast. The acceleration is very good, the turn rate at low speed is very good. Just when you go over that 750, 800 mark, you start to really compress, which is kind of a problem. And that's why I'm mostly flying the vertical. The acceleration of this thing and the energy retention is pretty good as well. The problem with that is you try to shed off that speed, just that extra, so you don't really compress. So I try to go up a lot, just to stay below that 700 while still maintaining some altitude so I can dive away. The problem, however, is the slower you go, the easier you are to hit. And you'll see that more of that in this video. I'm gonna start off with this little highlight I got just now. And what I'm gonna do with this MiG-15 is he can't roll very well, and this thing rolls very well, as you can see. So I just want to get him as close as I can. I know that there are mountains everywhere, so I want to be aware of that. I want to keep pulling into him just so he engages in the dogfight. He doesn't really want to. I don't want to go below 400, so I'm just gonna dip out, extend away, look where I'm going, so I don't fly into a mountain. And I know there's another two MiG-15s right behind him as well, so I want to be aware of that. I have to keep it in mind. I might not see him on the radar, I might not see the red tags, but I know that they are there. So you have to be kind of wary of that. Just extending for now, get him as close as I can. I want to start dodging around 1 kilometer. Of course, keep looking at his gun, just to see if he's actually firing at over 1 kilometer, because he can actually hit me. Lay off the web for a bit, just so don't compress. Get him as close as I can again, get this tight, really tight scissors. Pull with him, and there comes the second one. Hit him there, crit him. I think he's dead, because he's not moving anymore, he's just flying straight. After I crit him, he pulls right in my guns, shoot his wing off. He's still flying straight, and now he starts to turn, and I didn't expect that. But he's looking to be somewhat damaged, so he's just gonna fly away. So I'm not too worried about him anymore. I kinda want to finish this guy, because I don't want him to land, because I know that lately it's kinda easy to do so. He starts to dodge, there's a second one coming in, so I'm not gonna bother with him. And here we go again, start rolling around. He's a lot faster than me. I want to pull as close as I can to him, because these guns are very weird to aim. Here we go. Start to shoot, dodge that guy, and get a hit, and I get killed by the dude I thought was dead. And that's why assuming is not always the best thing you can do. I might have the assumption that someone is dead, but you might as well double check, because it's gonna get you killed. I had to cut out the audio of this one, because there's a lot of talk in the background. Razor's gonna bait this F9F for me. Very easy shot. Shoot a couple rounds, because I want to conserve my ammo, because you don't have a lot of it. F2H is going not very fast at all. But I don't want to chase him. He's going straight head on with an IL-28. And I don't want to be behind that. At this point I'm only chasing the F2H because I can't see anyone else. But then I see the F86, probably an F2. So what I want to do is look back down before he sees me. Start as kind of a reversal, I don't know what to call this. Get him on me and start rolling around, start pulling. Because I outturn him quite substantially at these speeds. If I go any faster, he will outturn me completely. But I notice he's a bit slower than me. Razor's coming in, so I'm not too worried about him. So I'm just gonna go up. You don't want to get a Yak-23 on your 6, so I'm just gonna pretend that he's dead. And there's a lot more coming in now. He's gonna bleed even more speed, and there's gonna be 2 or 3 people on a 6. So to me, that F86 is pretty much dead at this point. I just want to get some altitude, get some speed, and assess the situation, because there's a lot of people below me and I'm in a cloud. So what I'm suspecting is that some people will engage the furball, and that I get an easy spot, can dive on them, and then can kill them. And that's exactly what happened here. Unfortunately I compressed for a little bit, he starts to roll around, get a hit, get more hits, and he's dead. As I said, this plane, I don't know what it is, but these guns they're really weird to me. And there goes the F86. Easy cleanup, and at this point I think, we pretty much won. Quite a bit of teammates left. I still got ammo, which is quite a surprise. 42 shots per gun. Doesn't look too bad. But then you wait a bit, and slowly you start to realize that most of your blue teammates are bombers. And sure, they are tier 4s in the down tier, but I'm still not too confident about it anymore. So I want to get over there as soon as I can. Right now they're engaged with the tier 4s. They're rather slow because they just did a pass. They might get damaged. So what I want to do is just get over there as fast as I can before they kind of recover from the engagements on the tier 4s. And I'm just gonna cut that out because, well, they're gonna get killed, the tier 4s, and he's just flying straight, so you're not gonna miss anything. So give me 1 sec for that. And here we are. The tier 4s are pretty much vaporized. There's one alive, but he doesn't seem to be doing too good. And right now I don't know which one to engage because they're all above me. F2H, he doesn't look like he wants to go head on, but he does it anyway. Kind of caught me off guard. F2H, I can easily kill. The F9F I'm not too worried about either, because he's diving away. The only problem I have right now is the F80C, because that thing turns really well and I don't want a 3v1. Completely missed that. I don't want a 3v1 versus something that completely outturns me. Because as I am dogfighting the other two, he will get on my 6, I will have the defensive fly, and then the other two can easily kill me. Which is something I don't want to happen. Arguably I got pretty lucky here. I tried to make the best dodge I could at this point, roll around, juke him. Luckily it worked. I'm thinking he's low on ammo because normally F80s spray like mad. So I'm just suspecting that he's low on ammo. And now it's a matter of picking targets, and I don't really know who to go for because they're all spread out a bit. I know that the F9F won't be a problem because he's quite slow and he's below me. I just want to go head on with the F80 right now because I will deny him the shot. So he seems to be quite cautious, which makes me able to push head-ons with him, or at least make him think that I do that so I can get him off me. F80 is extending away. No way I'm gonna catch him right now, and if I do, then I might get hosed down by these two, well, Panthers and the Banshee. Lots of A&M trees and I don't want to get hit by those. So at this point I'm just trying to energy trap him. I'm just gonna go horizontal here because I don't want to stall out in front of that F80 over there. I got lucky once, I'm not gonna push my luck twice. The F80 is gonna catch me at this rate, so I'm just gonna dive out, get some separation. His F80 played it almost perfectly, except for the fact that he missed me at the first pass. But he couldn't really, he pushed me. He was really just suppressing me pretty much. I had very little angles on the other two because he was boom and zooming properly. And this is the strength of teammates. And mostly they all start turning with each other in one, like next to each other. So it's pretty much fighting one plane, if that makes any sense. But this guy actually broke off, got a good engagement angle, and then came back. Which is exactly what you want to do when you're facing one opponent. You don't want to dogfight them all at once. That's the only chance you're going to give him. And that's the best shot of him winning, so you don't want to do that. He broke off and he probably didn't see me anymore because of the clouds. Now he starts to see me, but we're going very slow. We're going like 600 and at jet speed. That's not very fast. He's very close as well. I just shoot him down. I feel kind of sad for that. 200 meters behind him and he didn't even see me. Clouds are very much a problem in this game. Here comes the F2H. As I said, F2H doesn't scare me at all. You can see how easily I cut into him. He's doing a loop and I just pull over him. No problem whatsoever. Right now I'm extending away for a little bit just to make sure that that F9F doesn't come out of nowhere when I'm slow. And when someone is way slower than you, what you don't want to do is try to reverse him. When you try to reverse someone that's way slower than you, he's just gonna sit on your ass and he's gonna hose you down. So that's not what you want to do. Got a radar spike and I got kind of scared for a second, but luckily it was the F80. And here we go again. This time we're roughly the same speed. F9M crashes, so I'm not too worried at all anymore. So right now I can just go balls to the wall with this guy. And you can just see how easily I outturn this guy. And that's it. That's the first game for now. Gonna go cut out. I'm gonna go back to base and I'm gonna show you what happened over there. Flying back to base, there's only one guy left and I'm not too sure what he is in. So I'm just gonna land for now. I don't have a lot of ammo. Gonna slow down right now. Gonna get my approach. Avengers is finished, so I was about to pop a blind hunt. I'm just looking around in case I get strafed. And suddenly FJ4B. And I'm like, what are you doing? And I don't know why you would do this. Why you bring Hydra pods to damage a base. Like, at least use bombs. I don't get why you would use Hydras. But I'm just gonna show this anyway, because right now he dumped all of his rockets. And you can see how easily I just go up and stall them out. Of course, it's still an FJ4 and that thing is pretty much garbage. But you know, it's kind of unfair. This plane flies a bit like a meteor at low speed, where you don't really want to contest it. And that's game. Easy ace. You gotta get that ace in the video, right? Otherwise no one wanna watch it. The rest of the video will be mostly highlights. So if you don't care about those, then, well, you can cut off right now. I will, however, explain everything I do, because I'm not gonna give you a montage. Right now I just want to go up with him. I'm a lot slower than him and he bleeds a lot of energy. So what I want to do is go up, make him bleed as much energy as I can. And then go up and he's just stalled himself out pretty much. And I just shoot his wing off. Easy, right? B-57 on the runway, not to worry about that thing. But there's an F-84 somewhere. There he is. Don't want to get hit by that spray. So I'm just gonna check if I'm not aligned with his guns. And right now we just want to help that MiG-9 out. Asking him to go up. Because this F-84B has been very, very passive all game. Of course he has to be. But that indicates that he knows somewhat how to fly. And I don't want to deal with an F-84 at high speed. Because that thing is very annoying to hit. Very annoying to damage. He wants to go head on. He has been doing that all game. And I'm gonna turn in front of his guns and I'm gonna just bait him into his stalk line. I'm just gonna spiral up. I out-turn him, I out-energy him. There's no way he's gonna kill me in this loop. Or this spiral. And he goes down. Because he realizes he fucked up. You're going like 300 at this point and you don't want to get slow in an F-84B. You don't want to go slow in an F-84G either, but the B is just dead. He realizes this and he just pancakes into the ground. Good job, dude. Thanks for the example anyways. Your death wasn't in vain, even though you tried to deny me. You just made sure that you died and that you didn't see my shit aim with this thing. How nice, isn't it? C2B. Actually surprisingly annoying to fight. Well, surprisingly, it's not very surprising, is it? I'm trying to bait him in these spirals and make him burn as much fuel as I can. These clips are a bit old, but you know, the flight model hasn't been changed. So that doesn't matter at all. He's burning fuel, I'm just trying to go up as long as I can. Just to make him burn as much fuel as he can. He's gonna keep going up and he's gonna keep using that rocket fuel. This guy has been on me for about a minute now, so I'm guessing he only has 2 minutes left. And then he starts the dogfight, so 2 minutes and he's still using it. And he's accelerating very fast, so I think he's still using it at this point as well. And I'm just gonna roll around his guns. His guns are very slow, so he has to lead a lot. But I turn a lot better than him. Missed that shot, unfortunately. Going back up. He's still using those rockets. Keep using them, boy. I'm just gonna stall you out. And I'm gonna push on after him. He tried to go back down. I faked going down as well. And there's no way he's gonna get this shot. He runs away, as he should. Because he messed up there. He starts to turn with me. I'm going pretty slow here. And if he starts to spiral right now, then I'm probably dead. I'm not going to follow it this time. Or not all the way at least. Of course I'm going to follow him. Because I want to burn as much of his fuel as I can. Because I don't have much fuel myself. Look back down. He's keeping his angles quite tight. But he's using way too much fuel. And then suddenly you can see... he's not as fast anymore. He's not suddenly catching me anymore. Even though I'm dropping throttle. So I'm gonna turn into him. Get in front of him. No way that's gonna hit. Roll with him, get him on my 6, and he fucked up. Kill one of his engines, miss a bit, and set him on fire. He burned up, but it took like half a minute. So I'm just gonna cut out to the next part. 2 pop on my 6. Very fun, F80 and an MD, which really likes to air brake me. Which is why I couldn't reverse this guy. And that's what I was saying at the start of the video as well. If someone is way slower than you don't want to try to reverse someone. But when one is way slower than you and the other completely outturns you, you get a bit of in a pickle. The only chance I have right now is pretty much making them ram into each other. I'm trying to defensive fly of the MD as much as I can. I'm trying to make the F80 get as close as I can to the MD because he's being very passive. And you're gonna loop, turn, and they ram each other. Perfect. Arguably I got a bit lucky because if they were paying attention I would probably have died there. Tried to get a sneaky kill in there just by hitting him once before he crashes. Unfortunately I couldn't do that. There comes another Yak-30 and he's very eager to kill me, but the thing is he's a lot faster than me. And when someone is faster than you, that makes it very easy to reverse someone because you completely cut into his angles. I go up, turn with him, set myself up for the next turn, barely get the shot and I get a hit. And this made me very sad, and that's why I'm now making this video and I can't be asked to fly this thing anymore. These guns give me crippling depression. Of course he's gonna die to it, but I just wanted a crit. I hit his wingtip, at least give me a crit for his aileron or whatever. But no, it couldn't be. But it's fine. I'm done with this plane. So, I hope this was useful for the ones that requested it. I'm probably not going to fly this thing anymore, even though I kind of like it, but the guns and the compression, they kill it for me. They just kill it for me. Assist, fantastic. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.